Formless Guide here. Today we're going to continue the Chakra series. We're on to the 5th chakra, the sound chakra, the throat chakra. Why must you think we call it the throat chakra? Because it has to do with the capability of telling the truth to yourself and to others. It's become such a norm for people to lie to each other, including to themselves. So the 5th chakra today has to do with truth. And what hinders this 5th chakra or throat chakra, this part of your life that you feel is untouched or unseen? The 5th chakra has to do with the lies we tell ourselves and the lies we tell to others. Sometimes you may feel that lies are necessary in order to create a comfortable environment, both within yourself and outside of yourself, for you to feel comfortable. Well, today I'm here to tell you that it's not so. The lies we tell ourselves can have such negative effects because it can make you delusional. It can make you unseen to things that may be right in front of you. This is due to a blocked or closed off 5th chakra. Now, how do we go about unblocking this? How do we go about releasing all the emotional turmoil or gunk that we may have developed over a period of time in our life? I'd like you to reflect now upon the lies that you felt that you told yourself, and the lies that you felt you had to tell others. Some you would tell just for saying it unconsciously. It's an unconscious habit. But for the conscious and the unconscious, as well as those in between, I'd like you to reflect. Why do we feel that it's necessary to say these things to ourselves? Why do we feel it's necessary to hinder this side of yourself that needs to be seen, that needs to be vocalized within yourself and outside? This helps with the ability to speak your truth, be it in career, be it in spirituality or well-being. This has to do with being able to be confident in your truth of who you are, what you are, where you are. You must be ready to accept who you are. You must be ready to tell yourself the truth that may sometimes hurt. In spirituality, we refer to the truth as poison. Shiva is referred to as a blue embodied masculine figure. Why? Because his 5th chakra is empowered greatly. His ability to see the truth in all that is and is not is what makes him so indistinguishable. It's what makes him the truth seeker, the truth revealer. In Buddhism, we have something known as the 4 Noble Truths. You'll be familiar of. It's called suffering, disease of the mind, disease of the body, cessation of suffering, the path that leads to the cessation of suffering, and finally, the cessation of suffering is realized. Now, what does this mean for us? How does this sum up to how we approach the truth in our lives? We must be ready to see that most of the lies, both within and outside of our lives, has been allowed by us to be present. Yes, by us to be present. Because avoidance of the truth we can do progressively that leads to delayed truth, which will then have added on negative emotions of guilt, possibly shame. This will make you competent to the truth, or to the occult dimension of what is the truth. How does the truth influence your life on a daily basis? This dimension is going to transform how you live your life. You will become more comfortable being truthful, both with yourself and with others. You will become a person that people can rely on because they know that you are honest. Your throat chakra is shining. You'll find that people that's embodied in this throat chakra or truth, they will tend to be leaders. They will tend to be people that lead change because they are open to understanding the truth and they are not afraid of the truth. They are the truth seekers that have seeked until they became understanding of the truth. For personal practice, I'd like you to apply this to the meditation practice on mindfulness. Practice on asking yourself the questions about why you feel your throat chakra may be in a certain state based upon what you've heard, how you perceive your truth in your life to be. I'd like you to meditate upon this and be honest with yourself. Nobody's there to judge you. Be honest with yourself. And let's begin to bring truth not only to our lives but to others in a compassionate way, both with ourselves and them. Let's be truthful. Let's be aware of ourselves and let's make that change for this dimension that we're approaching. The next chakra on this series is going to be the 6th chakra. But for today, I'm signing off. Formless Guy.